been so long since I've been in my car, recorded a video. This semester of school has been something else because I expected myself to vlog a lot more. School caught up with me and I did not vlog as much as I thought I would have, but that's okay. I'm back in the South, back in Georgia for Christmas break, and I'm so excited to be here with my family. It's such a gift to see all my friends. Right now I'm going to a cafe just to read. I was initially gonna go meet up with a friend today and just hang out and chat, but she ended up not feeling well. Hope she feels better. But now I'm just going to a cafe just to relax, read before work. I have work later today, but I just wanted to like pop in and say hey, it has been too long. I'm definitely gonna share some things that I've learned this past semester, because this semester has been cray. But let me just first leave the neighborhood because I've been trying to leave the house for like an hour and I have not left. So let's do that. Alright guys, I'm probably gonna stop for food. Oh my gosh, someone ran over a squirrel. Eek, poor thing. I'm gonna stop to get lunch or some food because I've been eating all day. And I'm gonna start off with a Thanksgiving, because I don't know if y'all remember the past vlogs I had where I was worried about how I would get to school in the first place. I was full of anxiousness and anxiety, but I really learned to trust God this past semester to be my provider. Not just talk about, oh, God is my father, but actually experiencing him step into my life as my father to teach me, to reprove me, to guide me, and literally miraculous means of getting me to the school. And I'm so grateful for that. But yeah, I just first off give a Thanksgiving because God is so faithful, and I've just learned so much about his character through going to Moody Bible Institute, the school that I'm going to right now. Secondly, I want to talk about friends. I made so many friends this semester, and so many people that feel like they've been in my life forever, but I literally just met this past August. They're my dearest friends like Aaron, Alicia, Olivia, all these dear friends, Kaya, Zach. These people have been such a blessing in my life, and I'm so grateful that I got to meet them. And I have had so much growth, even just in being friends with them. They've poured into me in great ways, and I've been able to hopefully pour into them in great ways. And it's good having friends that also love Jesus and are seeking him, and get to do like real life, go through real life tough situations with each other. It's not just surface level, you know, and it's been such a gift. I've also had a mentor, Bia, which has been such a gift. She is a student at Moody as well, but she's been there longer, and she's also older, but she's more mature in the faith, and she's been able to pour into me in great ways, and I'm so grateful for her and her patience with me. I've definitely learned so much through being her friend, and I'm so grateful for her. I want to move on to maturity. Moving out of my home, moving to an entire new city in Chicago was just a big jump and a trial of my faith. I've always lived with my family. We've been super close and tight-knit, so being apart from them was definitely like a learning curve. I've had to be disciplined on my own. Just like the basic things like seasonings and stuff like that, having to have everything under wraps, cooking for myself, making sure I get to places, making sure I go to church, all on my own, and learning that making my faith my own. It's not just my parents or people around me, but I already kind of started before moving away, but generally pursuing the Lord and pursuing friends and fellowship has been a journey that I just had to go on my own as I'm in a new city. And though I go to a Christian school, so there's more like rules, you're more free, if that makes sense. So you have to make those decisions on your own, what your convictions are, how you're going to spend your time, different things, how you're going to celebrate holidays, when you eat dinner, just the most random stuff like that. Hold on, I just see someone from Chick-fil-A. Someone I know from Chick-fil-A, my coworker is walking by. I'll see her later. But it's just been a gift to have things. Mixed vegetable. Just came back. Got my food. I'm so happy. Another thing I wanted to touch on is that at Moody Bible Institute, they have great professors, great courses, a lot of my classes that I took this semester were intro classes that most students at the Bible school will take, like Old Testament survey, the church and its doctrines, just learning about Christianity and what it is. And a weird thing about Bible school is that you still had to be intentional to keep your relationship with God alive, because even though you're reading all about God, it's still important to keep your personal relationship with God vibrant and thriving. So I did struggle a little bit with my quiet times, honestly. I slacked off and it showed, but God was very gracious with me and helped me along the way to continue to prioritize my time with him and pour into scripture and pour into prayer. It's just so important. It's us abiding in him. It's him in us that helps us to even live this Christian life. So if we're not plugged into the source, it's not good. So stay plugged into the source. He will continue to guide you. But yeah, another thing I also learned was boundaries, and having boundaries with how I spend my time, learning to say no to activities. Sometimes people have polar opposite struggles. Some people don't hang out with their friends at all or make any friends, and that could be an issue because we're not meant to do life alone. And the other half is that you hang out with friends too much and you need to slow down and do your work. Definitely learned my lesson with learning to say no to activities and sit down in my dorm and do my work. And it's, in the beginning of the semester was okay. I got a little carried away towards the end of the semester, but those times were valuable that I spent with friends. There's a time and place, you know, to spend with friends. And, you know, sometimes you can take a step back from homework and actually pour into those relationships and pour into activities. But having healthy boundaries to say no and rest when you need to and do your work when you need to. And yeah, I learned those type of boundaries. Just be wise with friendships and love people well, and just wisdom, honestly, is needed. And that looks different for everyone, so I can't speak to specifically to people's situations. But in my case, I did have to take a step back in some cases to just settle down, rest, breathe, recharge, and so I can be able to pour into others better. Lastly, something I'm going to talk about, just something I learned from my past semester going to the Moody Bible Institute, is how important it is to call your family. Now, I recognize that not everyone has a great relationship with their family, or they don't have a family to call back home to. And I'm so sorry, especially like at this time of Christmas time, it can be so hard. But if you do have family alive or friends back home, if you left away for college, if you have friends back home or church community back home or family back home, be sure to call them, keep up. Not too much because you have schoolwork to do. It gets busy and that's understandable. But let them know that you care in the small ways. They'll always appreciate a call. So it's something I try to implement more as I'm in Moody, is to make sure to call your family, call your friends, see how they're doing, be intentional so you can keep those relationships alive and they understand that you're in school. But yeah, just do what you can. It was so nice catching up with y'all, with seeing where I'm at in school. I'd love to go into more depth, maybe in another video. If you guys are interested, comment down below if you want to hear more about my experience at Moody, maybe more in depth. But it's like surface level stuff that I learned as I'm at college. Probably have so much more to learn. Honestly, it's just like the tip of the iceberg. But freshman year can be cray-cray. You learn so much. You're exposed to so much. And you're really just becoming you in a new way. So yeah, I'll definitely catch you guys in the next video. I don't know what I'm going to be vlogging about. There might be some change on this channel. Still praying on it. But if you watch this far, you're a real one. Comment a white heart. And I'll catch y'all in the next video. Bye.